Hi everybody, welcome to this class. It's the first in a series of 4 parts and it's the opening sequence. Eventually, as I record the other 3 parts, there'll be the option to place the 4 parts together and make a long 1-hour class. So this is about 15 minutes. Like I said, it's the opening, it's the warm-up. We're just loosening up various body parts, the joints, the muscles, and getting into balance, right, left side, all the good stuff. So we're just starting, sitting in an L form in the Dandasana pose, noticing the toes and just creating movement in the toes here, curling the toes, stretching the toes, opening and closing, anything you feel is nice. And then moving further down the feet, turning the feet inwards and outwards, slowly rotating the ankles, any combination of the toes curling and straightening and feet facing in and out and the ankles turning. Just follow what feels good. Getting a feel for the body. And then from there, we'll just take the left heel in towards the left buttock and the right foot in towards the right groin. And small adjustments, get it nice and stable, light feeling. Keep the chest up and just turning the chest. Let the head lift. So nice and long through the spine, through the neck. Relaxing the buttocks, the thighs, the lower back, the stomach, very gradually. The more you relax, the lighter it all becomes, and we can make the twist more elegant to that side. And then we'll bring it over to the other side. Keep the legs in the same place, it's just the upper body. So feel the lower ribs lifting away from the pelvis. The ears lifting up, and turn the chest over towards the left side here. Hold a few breaths. And then from there, we're just doing the other side, the same thing. So bring the left foot in towards the groin, the right foot behind the hip. Small adjustments, get it just right. And growing up through the spine, hands down, and just begin to turn here. Don't push into this. Take time. It's not important about turning all the way around like an owl can turn its head or something. Find the edge and just stop where the edge starts. And just soften anything that's kind of tight and tense. Like the thigh here, the buttock, the abdominals, as much as you can, as best you can. And staying in the same leg shape, just turn the upper chest, the head. Hold the twist, try and soften the twist again, like the other side where we was. In and coming out after a few breaths. So the left leg kind of stays as it is. We can move it over. So find your Sukhasana, the easy pose, the cross-legged pose. Most of you know. If there's any problems with the hips and knees, it's okay to straighten the legs like we was before. So a few options. Then from here we're going to start from the neck and work sort of downwards, incorporating the rest of the body. So just noticing the tip of the nose, where it is in the room, its placement in space. So the tip of the nose is the focus here. And gradually, with the tip of the nose, begin to draw small figure eights. So imagine the nose is like a pencil or a paintbrush. And you drawing figure eights and start to make them gradually larger from side to side. And you notice the head sort of folding over to one side or the other side. Looking down slightly, there's various combinations in the figure eight, the infinity sign. And gradually, as the figure eights become bigger, allow the head to start sinking forwards and down towards the floor. Nice and light, noticing any tight spots. Maybe take it slower. So feeling this one out. Noticing how the breath's fitting in with all this sort of movement. You're breathing in as you lift, or breathing out as you go to the center again. Allow the head to roll from side to side as you're getting deeper into the movement. And then back to your figure eights. Just bring the head back up. Visualize the shoulders over the hips, chest lift, chin in again, and ears over shoulders. So nice and stable in the pose. Now we're going to start working on the shoulders. Take the left hand out, turn the palm away, the right hand just holding the wrist here, so clasp. And you notice you've got a sort of a square shape or a circle with the arms. And then just lightly swaying from side to side, keeping the hips down and reaching the hands further away and bringing the hands up. Just imagine the arms are like a big soap bubble, nice and soft. And you're just stretching it higher, making it nice and long now as you're reaching all the way up. Ground down through the sit bones and go up through the spine. The head's reaching up still. And from the swaying, then just release the hand there. Place the right hand to the floor. And turn the left palm down here. Keep the head sort of center, nose in the middle, waves, making your figure eights. And then gradually begin to walk the right hand out. Making a nice side stretch to the left side, up from the hip, through the side oblique, the ribs, the shoulder. Feel the whole arm, the upper arm, the triceps, the biceps, the elbow, the forearm, the wrists, fingers clawing the air, maybe turning the palm up and down a few times. Like a long elastic band on the left side. And then from there, looking down to the right side, allow the left hand to go over the left knee and the right hand can go further back. Keep the lift to the front of the chest and the back of the head and just making again, like we did before, a twist. Softening into the edge. Holding a few breaths. And very slowly from there, coming to the other side. Left hand over the left knee, right hand to the other side. Reaching up through the spine, then folding from the hips, let the hands wander forward and let the head go down towards the knee. So the forehead and the knee, closing the gap here. Wander the hands just further away. As you begin to soften and melt into this pose, like wax on a summer's day. Nice and slow, soft and gentle. Coming up again to the center. And from here, opening out the legs, lift the feet, and find the other way of sitting in the cross-legged pose. Feel the knees, the hips, check everything's okay. If something's hurting again, it's okay to stretch the legs out. And we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. Take the right hand up, face the palm away, left hand holds the wrist. And then this sort of tree swaying in the wind, sort of feeling nice and light. Let your arms grow upwards. Keep the hips on the floor, so don't start lifting the hips and swaying, noticing which side is the tightest. This is very nice feeling. Reach up through the shoulders, feeling everything growing long, softening into it. And like the other side, go down to the left palm and reach up through the right side, right arm, palm facing towards the left also. Begin to walk the fingers and just let the head fold over the left shoulder. So feel this nice elastic stretch all the way up from the hip to the fingertips. And then when you're in to the edge of the stretch here, you can turn the palm up and down and claw the air. Feel how the fingers feel. And from there, taking the right hand over the left knee, the left hand further back, going up through the spine, the neck. And just turn the chest deeper towards the left side. Try and release any tensions in the big muscle groups, the buttocks, the gluteus, maximus and medius, the abdominal muscles and the lats, quadriceps, all the big ones, all the tightness. And hold the twist a few breaths. And from there, bring the right hand over the knee, the left hand just close in, growing up and folding as best you can from the hips. Allow the hands to wander forwards, taking the chest and the head deeper down towards the floor, the forehead closing the gap in towards the left knee here. Just relax the neck, the shoulders. Everywhere you can relax, relax. Notice how the breath's moving in the body. It's not necessarily to do anything special, no techniques, but noticing the breath. Notice the inhalation as you come up. Now we begin to focus more on the breath. I didn't want to start the class with a breath focus. I just wanted to start off with a body focus and come away from the outward disturbances and anything. Okay, so we're nearly there. So just sitting still here. Place the hands anywhere that feels good, over the knees, palms up and down, shoulders over hips, chin in, ears up, over the shoulders. Just sitting still here. Close your eyes, sitting still, with focus on the breath now, feeling the inhalation and the exhalation, in and out of the body. Cool air into the nose and the warm air out of the nose. Just noticing any after effects of the stretches and the nice opening shapes. Notice any warmth, any tingling. This is the first part of the class over. So if you want to sit longer, sit still and quiet, feel free. Thanks for joining us. Namaste.